And our next run is ready. So here is crazytonedog playing Disney Planes PC, any percent. Good luck and take it away.
Hello and welcome to Disney Planes on the PC. I am crazytonedog and I will be running the any percent category of this for the fastest place on Earth 2, and I may as well just get it started already. Delete the profile, enter the profile, and start it up. The timing will start as soon as I gain access to Dusty's controls. So there's be like 2 cutscenes here I skip.
Good luck.
And after this load, that's when timing starts, so about 3 seconds from now. And start.
Okay.
Welcome to Disney Planes. Thank you for the good luck.
Why don't you try airing out your wings?
So this is the tutorial. It's set in endless clouds, so it's hard to tell where you are. And let me tell you, you have to know where you are in this prologue area, because it's going to want you to go into the certain areas that will spawn later on.
Want to get back quickly, do a 180 turn. One more to go, Dusty.
So after I learn all these abilities, I'm going to try my best to go forward here to the next location that's going to spawn. That was simply the tutorial on how to move. So basically we move with the left stick. I'm playing on the Xbox 360 controller. And you can do tricks on the right stick. Twirling to the left, twirling to the right. Doing a 180 degree turn to go backwards, and doing a 360 degree turn to just delay time for most part in the run. Just to stay still and only move up a little bit. You also can brake in this game, which I don't even know if the tutorial teaches you. It does teach you in the DS version, which is funny. But now we're going through boosts. It's telling you that there's boosts in this game. Absolutely wild.
Now it's time to get serious.
Now it's going to teach us about the speed tokens, which are going to be very important in the run.
You bump into a wall and you'll lose speed faster than
So basically, in the run, we're going to be trying to grab these once we can. And you see the meter at the bottom left. Currently in the yellow. Yellow is the worst base speed, but if you collect enough, you'll enter the green. And we're always going to want to try being in the blue if we can. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes it's too out of the way.
I hit a camera out there.
Another feature this tutorial is featuring
Now go snap some photos.
is the camera usage, which isn't used too much in the run. Where am I? I have never been this lost in my life. I'm doing it in a different order. I don't even know what happened there. Sure, it'll be fine. Potentially this could be faster. I feel like this game could actually be routed even way more on like probably over half the missions. Not the most critically insanely optimized game. There are only 4 runners for this game.
I put wing points you can collect inside the race targets. Fly through the targets while boosting to
Yeah, I messed up where I was, so I'm gonna lose some time, unfortunately.
I can give you the next objective. Remember to boost through those
I think I run this game very well. This game came out in August of 2013 alongside the movie. It may have been a few days before the movie came out, or after, I'm not entirely sure. But I did my first run of this game in 2022, I think May. I actually originally ran this game on the Wii, which is the exact same game as the PC version, other than the controls, since you have to use Wiimote and Nunchuk. And for the first run, actually, I didn't know that you could change the controls to not do motion controls, but thank goodness you can change it to no motion controls, because that was annoying when I used to run it on Wii. Wow, very close.
Once you locate a target, knock it down with your vortex cannon. Well, what are you waiting for?
Now we're actually using the green beepers exactly in play to find what we have to destroy, which this one's going to be targets of planes, which in the future will be one of the most annoying missions to deal with, is when we have to destroy 20 of these targets. The routing for it is very annoying. And one more. This one spawns lower, I believe.
Yes.
After this, luckily we don't have to worry about our movement because it will teleport us to the next area. Which for the rest of the prologue would have been very nice, but makes it more interesting of a speedrun trying to figure out where you are just based off movement, because there really is no visual cues. You're just in a cloudless, endless, ultimate land of freedom flying. That was some crazy commentary right there. Now it's showing us how to go through gates. There's going to be quite a few race missions, which, in my opinion, are the most boring missions, unfortunately. You're just flying through a bunch of rings. Cool thing about it is there is a in-game timer with milliseconds, so that's pretty cool. But you're just straight on racing. Most of this game actually has like objectives for you to do. As you will see, and I will commentate very much so of all those objectives.
Now we're gonna practice landing. I know there's nothing to land on, but we need to check and see if you're right.
I can't remember if I'm supposed to boost here.
Just pass through the rings to simulate a proper landing. The more rings you pass through,
And this is the last thing we'll be learning in the prologue. It's flying through rings, but in speedrun, every single time we're just gonna be dropping to the floor to get past it as fast as we can. Because all it does is give you points, and we do not need points in any percent at all. That is not Dusty. I didn't even know that was a glitch. I think I was playing Echo before this run. And when it displayed Dusty, I think that was Echo. What was that? That's actually kind of a funny glitch. But this is the first actual mission of Dusty.
I'll have things fixed in no time. Just tell me where to go. Looks like I need
Starts
to
off
bust
with
all
us
those
grabbing
dams.
a plow.
Better pick up
I tried grabbing both speed tokens there so I can get my speed up more, but
only a few
first
dams
objective
to go
we're going to be
there,
doing
the river's
is
gonna
destroying the
flow.
rubbish in the river so the river can
That's right.
get more water and flow healthier once again. So as I'm destroying these, I'm going to be trying collecting all the speed tokens. Luckily you can fly a little bit above where you would imagine it would destroy. The hitbox is more of a square, I would imagine.
And that river's gonna flow.
So right after the last one, I'm going to spin back up and fly to the top left, grab another speed token, and there's going to be another thing that spawns at the
The river is flowing again, but the crops are still
spot
lost.
here.
That means it
Ooh, I ran into a building, which lowers the speed token. Not very good. Well, I'm gonna grab two more here. Then I might enter the blue here, which is what I want. Perfect. So now I'm at max speed.
Just like old times. Yeah.
Oh, I should not be braking here.
Low
That was a
and
mistake.
slow. That's what Leadbottom always said. Get low to the
And now
ground, fly
the
directly
objective is to grow some corn. There's to be 3 separate fields. I also haven't mentioned the fact of boosting. The entire time of this run, pretty much, other than when I'm trying to plant crops like this, I will just be boosting because why would I not be? Very fast. Good.
Another field perfectly sprayed.
One more field left. I want to be in the middle of the second row because it'll allow me to get 3 plants at one time. And perfect.
There, that's better.
I believe
Guess
that
haven't
is
lost
the
my
final
touch.
part of that mission.
Those barns look a little run.
No, it's not.
Hey Skipper, thanks
I always
for letting
forget
me take
about
time out of
the
my
painting
practice schedule.
part of the
Don't wanna
barn.
go while folks could still use my help.
There's a paint sprayer you can grab to paint those barns.
So I'm gonna grab this paint sprayer. I'm already at max
I'm off to
speed.
paint the town blue.
And the cool thing about painting these barns, which makes it so much
No sweat.
easier of a job
Where's the
compared
next
to
one?
just getting close to it before painting it, is if I spray above the barn before I get there, the paint will actually fall onto the barn. So, if I also have to be careful from the drains here. But I definitely want to start above it so I don't run into it as I'm trying to spray it. That was a poor
Where's the
example of
next
it.
one?
But we got 2 more barns.
Only a few
Wow, that didn't
barns
work.
left to paint.
That's annoying.
Crop Wash Junction will be back to its former glory.
Oh, nice. I was so close for that one.
Wow, that was easy and a whole lot
That was good,
less
though.
smelly than spraying
That is the
minimal.
first mission.
I know.
I guess I can also mention the fact that the top left, only a second behind best. I'm in the green now. I actually do have my splits on, so I actually will be keeping you updated on how ahead I am. Currently, I'm 3 seconds ahead. My PB is a 1:23:40, which is the world record. I have done some practice today and yesterday, and I am feeling
Come in, Dusty.
confident
First things first. I'm
in
gonna
a
clear
PB
out
and
that
potential
snow.
world record here. But it all depends on how I play. So this is the second mission. I believe there's 11 maps, and I think
Okay, that was freezing.
every single one is at least displayed once in the run. This map's definitely a cooler one. First objective here is to be destroying these snow piles with our plow once again.
Amazing.
It can be annoying.
That snow pile is
That one's
historic.
risky. I don't like that snow pile. You can miss it very easily. Hitboxes typically in this game are, at least how I feel, they seem to be more square than the actual shape.
Ooh, talk about
I still
cold.
think it's a pretty
The
strict
sooner I
hitbox.
bust up those snow piles, the sooner I can warm up.
Yes, I avoid the buildings.
Oh,
That's a
give me
pretty tough one to
break.
do after that snow
The
pile.
fire pits have all gone out.
Second
I
mission
better
we
find
are
a flare
doing
launcher and get 'em relit. Gotcha.
is lighting up
Now
a
to
bunch
get
of
those
fire pits.
lit.
Scary.
Gotta
Getting
love
the
that warm,
rocket
toasty
boost.
glow. Gotta
Constantly
warm some
gonna have to be
beds up.
swinging down to hit these fire pits. I'm now in the blue speed,
Gotta
so
love
I
that
am
warm,
defaulting
toasty
going
glow.
much faster.
Nice.
I did that with
Some
no
cities
issues. Let's
lost
go.
Out in that snow. You better track them down. Been signaled for a rescue.
Oh, how did
with
that
the flare
connect?
launcher.
Yup.
Roger that, Skipper.
So, I was so fast that you didn't even see the part of me trying to find the lost pitties with the green flashing lights like that, since they spawned right to the left of that final fire pit. And then after that, that is the mission.
Well, I guess that's it. All pitties are rescued and accounted for.
Very nice.
Nice.
Good job, Dusty.
That is very nice. Best segment right there. 8 seconds ahead now. Now we're on to the very first race mission. Race missions are pretty straightforward. They're not very exciting. We're not going around
Hey, Rip Slinger. Funny seeing
growing
you
crops,
here. I was just about to
destroying
go over a
rubbish,
practice run.
finding
Get
pitties.
the
It's just a
practice
straight-on
run,
race, so
farm boy.
there's not going to be
Race.
much to say on this
Okay.
one,
Get ready to eat my dust.
or any other races, to be fair.
Just my good side.
Oh, is that how you plan to win, with your cronies helping you cheat?
Like I said earlier,
Give
it's
it
cool
up,
that there's
Rip. You're
milliseconds
not
to
winning
in-game
this one
timing for
either.
this. Also, I'm pretty sure in the
Guess you must
game,
be afraid
this is
I'll
a
win
fake
again,
plane,
or
so
you
we're
wouldn't
actually
be
in
playing
first.
so dirty.
But yeah, they're trying to play dirty and cheat and get ahead. Crazy Tone Dogs are way too
Is that
fast.
how you plan to win, with your cronies helping you cheat?
Just my good side.
This is probably one of the worst spots of the entire gameplay of Disney Planes, is these windmills. You would imagine, like, if you're looking at the gameplay, not playing, it's easy to avoid these windmills, but they are so annoying sometimes. Luckily, I think I only, like, nudged one of them, but that will not be the last time we will be flying through those windmills, and they are extremely annoying. We are coming up to the end of this race, though. Luckily, in this game, no matter what, as long as you finish the mission, you complete it. The system works as bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. The more points you get, which is mainly from random stuff throughout the map, like hitting boxes or boxes attached to helicopters or hay barrels, depending on the map, gives you medals. And all the races will probably be getting mostly platinum medals since we're first. But we can literally grab 0 points during a mission. As long as we complete it, we move on to the next. This will be the final mission of Dusty's. 4. there are 7 planes, my fault.
Sure, Pete. The tornadoes aren't that big. I'll see what I can do.
Hey, you might want to grab my tractor
Nice.
roundup magnet. I think I
Just
left
want
it
to focus
outside.
on that.
Should help you out.
Thanks, Pete. I'll need it.
And this final mission is extremely annoying. Because of the tornadoes always being in the way.
Dusty, you found one of my tractors.
I might try
Just get that fine
a new
machine to safety.
path. Can I
Roger
try a
that,
new
Pete.
path?
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
I'm not sure if we have to do it in this order. Or I just do in this order. Just cause. Even though it's a terrible order to do in, because the tornadoes will be blocking us. So after this, there's gonna be one
more
over
tractor
here,
safe and sound.
which this tornado's gonna try blocking us, but if we get to the left of it in time, which we did not,
You're really saving me here.
we possibly could have avoided that and then gone to the left. Grab this boost and go up. Seems pretty smart.
Signed, sealed,
And you may notice this tractor is floating and being tossed around by the tornado, which is actually kind of a hilarious feature. Not a hilarious feature is going next to the tornado and getting spun out. Very annoying mission.
There
Not a
you
fan of this
are.
one.
You scared old Pete senseless. Dusty, please bring my girl back to a safe place.
Okay. And after this, we're gonna have to wait for an item to spawn, so I'm gonna go around
Thank you, Dusty.
and grab some speed tokens as we're waiting. Get into the green
I
speed.
think the whole town may be in danger.
Hang on, Dusty. I might be able to help
And
with
then
my
the
little
item's gonna
invention.
spawn over
Go to the
here.
airfield and get
Nice.
my D-tornado fire.
Get your
And now I always change up the order on these tornadoes. I don't know what the optimal pathing is, but basically, there's been 5 tornadoes around the area.
Tornadoes. Hope this works.
My objective is to de-tornadoize them. This is an absolutely giant invention from a farmer we have here. Could you imagine we had this in real life? No more tornadoes? Crazy. I want to get close to this one, but not too close to spin out, so I can get fly towards this one faster. Which is going to be covered by the mountain a little bit here, which will be unfortunate.
Yes.
But one more. All the way across here. Reached it since we see the green. Now that we have eliminated all the tornadoes, all I have to do is land the plane.
You did it, Dusty.
Which I explained earlier, all we have to do is crash immediately to the
No
ground
worries,
and not go through the
It's
rings.
the least I can do for my friends. I'm just glad
I'm
everybody's
gonna delay in the area where it spawns
safe. Guys,
about.
I'm kind of worn out here. Think I'll need some help landing.
Where
Don't
is it?
worry, Dusty.
Right here.
We got you covered.
Yeah. If you want points, you go through the rings, but we aren't getting all the platinum medals for 100%. We're just going as fast as we can.
I made it.
Very nice.
Dusty hadn't stuck around to help people.
Okay. Not too bad. We're 6 seconds ahead out of Dusty. Now we're on to the second plane. Chupacabra. My best way I'll be pronouncing it. And probably the easiest missions there is of all 7 planes. Starting off with Super El Taxicabra, our first mission that uses the Super Taxi Magnet. So it's just a taxi mission. I think there's one more other. There might be 2 more. There's one more for sure. If you remember the race that we just did in Dubai, that was the map Dubai. There's another taxi mission on that, which is much more difficult than this. Luckily, there's a very easy and awesome route that we are going to be following on here. So, I am grabbing these hitties off the ground. 3, 6. And you may notice they either say 100, 150, or 200. Well, all we have to do is get to 900.
Thank you.
So if we get 5 200 pities, that will be enough to beat the mission. Technically, the last one we can grab a 150 if we're confident enough to. But the points drop until you do a trick. So I'm not gonna always get 200 since it's always gonna be a little bit delayed.
Welcome aboard the greatest taxi service in
Luckily, the timing on that is like impeccably awesome. It basically spawns as soon as you get there the second time around. 2, 6. As you can tell, the 360 spin is by far the worst one since it makes you go flying up and it just stalls your positioning. Now all I need is 165 points on this last one, which should be a piece of cake. Boom. And then we boost into the end. Very simple and easy mission. 900 points. And immediately following this, we just have 2 races to do, and then we have a real mission to do with this plane.
Wow, he is good.
Very nice. So yeah, 2 races now. Ticket to ride. We are racing a train. You heard that right. We are racing a train. Crazy. This one we're not racing other planes. We're just grabbing the
You think you are faster than the infamous El Chupacabra.
all the checkpoints, and the medals work via how fast you do the route.
Let us hope you don't go off the rails.
So we're not actually racing the train, but we're racing the train.
It is very hot out here, but at least it is a dry heat. This choo-choo engine is an insult to my name. This train has heart, but nothing can defeat a plane powered by passion. I wonder if any of my fans are on that train.
Dude, 115 was the time to beat to get the platinum medal. We absolutely destroy that with our optimum steering. On to another race. Currently still 4 seconds ahead over PB. This race is very annoying. Also, the DS version also has a race on this one with tornadoes, I believe, which can be annoying, but the DS version actually has invincibility charms you can grab alongside speed boost, but you can also grab speed boost during these on the PC version. So if you don't include the prologue, PC version has 28 missions, and the DS version I think only has 15, and that includes 3 tutorials at the start, which is also a reason why the estimate compared to the DS version is much lower. Completely different games, same exact like objectives and like pretty much very similar maps, but both are very good in their own ways. Look at that, gaming. I don't know if grabbing... Some boosts don't feel good to grab because they're too out of the way. Those seem fine, but I'm not used to the routing and I don't know much about it. There's another one heading to the left there. I'm pretty sure on the DS version that the tornado always gets you there if you don't have the invincibility. Easy. Other sub 115.
Not even a...
That makes me want to see the DS version. Well, you are in luck. Wow. It's like right after this run, we'll have the DS version ran. DS version's great.
the work of the bad guy villains. Well, they will not get away with it. For I, as the good guy hero, shall get my trusty Magneto Gargantuan.
For this mission, we are grabbing a magnet,
I have you now.
and we are going to be avoiding these mines multiple times. If you get hit by them, you'll lose speed from the speed token, and as well as get exploded in the direction which you spawn them in, which can be good, can be bad, but for the most part it's going to be bad since we're losing speed. Also, this mine right here is so annoying placement. We have to go to the right of it before we go back. For this mission, we're just grabbing fuel units and bringing them back to the boat. Avoid these mines, which is quite tricky. I missed the speed token there. Sucks to suck. There you go. Now I'm in the green speed. Now I have to wait a little bit. I'm gonna grab the speed token. Then rotate around since the next objective is gonna be facing this way. Grabbing the cannon. That was... I've never done that fast in my entire life. Holy smokes. So, you have to actually hit the targets, like the ones that are sticking out. And I just did like the craziest cycle ever. What? I didn't even know that was possible. Wow, that was super speedy. This one, we're fine to get hit by the explosion because it'll hit us towards the objective anyways. Yeah, that's a really fast mission. Rough landing. Awesome.
Very nice.
Now that was a good movie.
That is a big best segment. Wow. We're now 9 seconds ahead. And that was the last mission.
Sure. Let's take a look at the incentives and bid wars since we.
Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, since the next of those are getting closer.
But I'll fix it. I need yellow, orange, and blue.
For that battle mode incentive in Toyback Speedway, that is the run after the next run. We're just $10 away from meeting that. So I'd love to see that happen before the end of this run. And there are also some bid wars for some runs throughout tomorrow. If I take over Sidekick, the Old Pine's still ahead. The Toy Story 3 character, nothing there yet. You could be the first. And the character for Disney's Party, we have Goofy in the lead for that. Your donations go to Prism, which is a wonderful cause. I'm so happy to have us all together raising money for them. And
it's all packed.
Yeah.
You can take it away now, please. I think this place could still be a little bit more.
back to
When I was flying over the fields, I saw
you.
piles of
And
brightly colored
thanks so much to
sand.
everyone who's been
Maybe I could
donating.
spread the sand around to restore the rangolis. Oh, that's lovely. I'm risking dust in my engine all because of Ripslinger. Well,
That sucked.
it's worth it to save the Festival of Lights.
Yeah, this is a Shawnee.
Oh,
Definitely
that's lovely.
a very
I'm
difficult
risking dust in my engine all because of
lane
Ripslinger.
with the missions that
Well, it's worth it to
they
save the Festival of
provide.
Lights. That's much better, but
Very
it's
much,
still
many
not
things to
quite
do,
there
many
yet.
things to do.
Now that I've harvested the flowers and scattered the sand, I'd better repaint the plants
Oh.
and the pitties.
Cut some flowers up.
I'll need a paint
We
spray.
did whatever I did, I can't remember. We just did. Oh yeah, we flew into
And done.
dust piles for whatever
You
reason.
thought you'd rule everything.
Not me not paying attention to the storyline. but now that we've painted the planes, we have one more objective to
Magnificent.
paint the party goers, which now that we're in the blue speed, we hopefully can do very quickly, and then I drive into a wall, but luckily there's 2 more speed tokens here.
Love the color.
Something interesting about the controls is both A and X on the Xbox 360 controller can be used to shoot,
That choice of color.
compared to A is the only one that can be used for skipping the dialogue. I'm still using X, but it would make sense to use A, I would imagine.
Well done, me.
That is a crazy best segment. I'm crazy at the game. 28 seconds ahead now. That's crazy. Hey, the second mission of Ashani is a race, but don't not be fooled. The next 2 missions are quite tricky as well. Especially, I think it's the 4th mission of Ashani, which has the 20 planes I have to destroy, which the route is just completely chaos. I've yet to figure out a route that makes sense, because they're just everywhere and it's annoying. But yeah, we're back to just a regular race.
So childish. Goodness, pardon me.
Oops. Definitely do not want to be hitting the ring. I think it does slow you down a little bit. Spoiler alert, later on we actually are going to want to hit the ring. You'll find out later. Not very much of a spoiler alert, but a little bit. Tiny bit. We're back in the windmill section. That felt like I could avoid that, but oh, it's so difficult to tell.
So, how about showing me your good
It's
side
hard to
again,
commit to which
wait,
way you're
you
going
were
as well,
bad.
because it's just a brain mess. I also hate looking off to the left while this is happening because it's all fuzzy like. You really just gotta focus on the middle of the screen during boosts like this. Few more turns
You have
left,
to do better than
luckily.
this to stop me, Ripslinger.
See the end there. A one-way would be awesome. I don't know if I've gotten it yet, but
Turns out,
chance. All the race splits, you only lose or gain or just are even within like 1 second. That could have been really bad. Because if I select the wrong mission, I have to wait for this entire loading screen and then go past the metal screen before I can even restart and go through another loading screen to
Turns
get
out,
back.
Ripslinger's buddies, Ned and Zed,
You definitely
had
do not
stolen
want to
Shawnee's
accidentally warp to the wrong
How
mission.
lovely.
Look at that timing.
Wonderful. I almost have all my racing fuel back.
Little sketch,
Fantastic.
but that's okay.
Here's some more of my fuel.
First objective is to break the 8 jars.
Wonderful. I almost have all my racing fuel back.
Get this boost. Grab a token. And after we break this last jar pile, luckily,
Just a few more pots to break.
there's quite a few tokens here that we can grab,
Yes, that's the last one.
which is pretty awesome before
Oh no. Ned and Zed have completely drained the Diwali festival's electric generators. What are we
we
gonna
wait
do?
for this thing to
Wait,
spawn.
I have an idea. Maybe the thunderstorm could be harnessed to recharge the generators. First, I'll need to find a lightning rod. One
Oh my! I thought I didn't grab that, but I somehow did,
now
and it
to
just
storm
went.
the
Let's go.
clouds.
Luckily, with these like storm clouds, every single time it's consistent, the same clouds.
Goodness.
So I'll be knowing where to
How's my
go
propeller?
every single time. The next one's gonna be over here, but I'm actually gonna purposely slow down so I don't fly past where I have to go. Because even if you're in the cloud, it's only a certain area of the cloud that will allow you to
Dizzy.
grab the storm. I'm very much in the blue boost. Very nice.
Goodness. Oh, how's my propeller? Got it.
Nice.
Finally. I knew it would work.
Now we have one more objective.
Alright, The power's back up, and I have my racing fuel back.
which
Wait a
is
minute. Why is the crew so excited?
Hell, it's the pit crew, Ashani. Ned and Zed scared them away from the racing tent, and they need you to help them get back.
which
Oh,
is to find
of
the
course.
lost,
I'll just have to get a magnet first. Perfect.
whatever they are,
Now, I
pitties.
just gather up those pitties and
bring them back to the
racing
rooftop.
tent. Buckle up,
Nothing
we're
too
about to
crazy.
Start the race.
They're always going to be in the same spot.
Alright, if I read a donation.
Get back to the racing tent.
Alright. Whirligig Studios has donated $14 saying, you don't have to ask me twice to help make things easier for LGBTQ plus people in
Go for it.
Florida. And with that, we have met the incentive for Toyback Speedway Battle Mode. Thanks so much for that donation and every donation that's gone toward that. And that donation also has put us at $200 total.
Thank you much. Guess it's back to work, huh?
So, thanks again to everyone who made that
Buckle
happen.
up, we're going back to start the race. All done. Huh. Now, I hope we can finally start the race.
So, thanks to Ashani,
Yeah, thank you very much. And I somehow didn't pick up one of them, despite I thought I did. And I only lost 3 seconds of that, so I'm still 25 seconds ahead here.
I'm a racing champion, and yet I'm cleaning up someone else's mess with a magnet.
I think this is the first mission in this map.
Alright, boys,
This
I
map
have
is
magnet.
pretty cool.
You can thank me now. Now, I suppose I'd better pick up the firework canisters and set them off. Oh, there's a canister right there. I wonder which stunt I'll need to do to trigger
So
it
the first
correctly.
mission is to grab the fireworks
Very
and do
nice.
5 tricks with each of them.
Are you watching this, boys?
The
Of
DS version has
course
this
you are.
same exact
Brilliant.
prompt. Grab this on the same map, which is true for a lot of missions.
I'm really quite good at this. Perfect.
While I'm doing this, if I'm smart enough, I'll be
Are you
grabbing a
watching this,
lot
boys?
of tokens.
Of course you are.
That was so lucky
I wish my fans could see me.
that
now.
I got a
Oh, they can.
left turn there, because
Hello,
I did that
everyone.
before even seeing it, and it just worked out perfectly.
Time to get a firework.
I did not. I
I'm
literally
good
just
at
pressed
this.
right. I wish I had my inputs on, but I don't know how that worked, but I will not be complaining.
I wish my fans could
Yeah,
see
I'm at
me
max
now.
speed.
Oh,
A little
they can.
slow getting to the second
Hello,
set
everyone.
of fireworks, but it's fine.
Ashani, the pitties are all set up along the Great Wall with the
We're
fireworks.
at max speed.
Unfortunately,
Now we're gonna
they
wait
forgot the matches.
for this
It's
flare to
way too
spawn.
dangerous to light fire. Found
Then we'll be doing
I've
a
got
certain
your
route.
fire now,
I wanna think about-
boys.
This
Time
is
to
like
light those
exactly the
fireworks
same on
so
the
I
DS
can
version.
finally get some rest.
The exact mission like this, which makes
You're quite
complete sense,
welcome.
obviously, but just saying out loud.
Whoa.
We'll see it.
I hope everyone's enjoying this.
Nice.
You know,
Okay.
This is quite fun. Yay! I hope everyone's enjoying this. Whoa.
Definitely
Great.
better in these situations to go higher, because the
Yay.
walls
You
will
know,
block
this
you.
is quite fun.
Definitely want to go high before shooting these.
Perfect. Got it. Yay. Ah,
Very
you're
nice.
quite
And the
welcome.
last
Wow.
objective is to
That
hit
quite an
this
impressive
giant
show.
ring.
I'm glad I could help. Oh,
Look at that
let's
timing.
Get the finale.
Boom. Awesome.
Bravo! It's beautiful. What a gorgeous
And that is the
display.
mission.
Wow, that story sure had a...
That is a big best segment right there. Now I am 46 seconds ahead, leaving the third chapter of Shawnee. Now we're on to Bulldog, the British plane. Starting off with Power to the Party. Very it was not a Shawnee with the toy planes. That would be later. So that's going to be either Skipper or Echo. But That's one of the most annoying parts.
I'll get those power stations coming.
This mission has a lot to do. We're going to be starting off with grabbing a flare and lighting, I believe, 10 torches. Which luckily we can actually start before the mission starts. So you'll see me light that torch. Oh nice, I light 2 before it started. I don't think I've ever done that before. Very awesome. I got confused for a later mission that you go downwards there to light something. Boom. 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 Boom.
Well, I finished with the
Okay, after we light 11 torches, not 10, we go back to this main fountain to grab the lightning rod, and it's another situation where we have to go into 3 storm clouds and power up generators.
Storm clouds at 12 o'clock. Time to fly in.
I missed the boost. Oopsie.
I hope it doesn't hurt as much as last time.
Oh, I didn't get it. Or I did. I think that hitbox is pretty strict. Going to this next cloud's always fun because you have to barely avoid this building. There's like the arrow that, as you can tell, is quite literally in the way of the building from where you started from last time. We're just gonna wait before we shoot there and stay up high for the next cloud, since if we tried shooting from far away, they wouldn't reach. And I did some practice before this, and I remember that there's gonna be 4 flares after this, so grab the lightning there. Maybe I want to stay up high for this. Well, after I light this up, I want to stay up high.
Oh my word! The oil to keep the power stations running is running low. Better radio the German.
Surprised that didn't work. 1, 2. Oh yeah, cutscene plays after 2. Luckily, every cutscene in this game is skippable. If it wasn't, the speedrun would be so much less fun because there's a lot of cutscenes and there's a lot of cutscene time. Thank goodness you can just press the A button to skip or the enter button, whatever it is, whatever you're playing on. This is always tricky to look directly at the ground while flying. It's okay. The last 2 are just over here. Nice. Awesome angle. I believe that is
Power
it.
back on and
Very awesome. 57 seconds ahead. That is quite a lot. I have struggled with the next 2 planes missions next, but hopefully my practice will actually pay off. Let's not even focus on that. Let's focus on everything. Next up, we got desert cleanup, which you clean up the desert. I know, it's crazy. Starting off with destroying 25 billboards. Luckily, we do grab quite a few speed tokens and even rocket boosts throughout this. Nice. There's one more bridge we pass through like that. Can be a little scary grabbing the billboard after that, but I angled it. I angled it just right. Very nice.
Ah, well, this old airport needs power, but in order to get it up and running, I need to get a magnet.
Could have grabbed 2 more, but luckily it's fine.
Now that I have the magnet, I can connect
Grab
the
that,
batteries and power
deliver
this
it here.
place up. The power should be up
This
and
part
running.
always confuses me because there's a mission in this level that also goes and collects or like marks things, and they're both in like that area and the next area we're about to be in, but luckily I know what I'm doing now. And prepared for the run. The next one's going to be on the ground up here compared to up there on that hill, which can throw you off so much with the similarities and the missions for a game like Disney Planes. A game like Disney Planes, you know.
My job is done here. Just one more
Yeah, Disney makes like games for like everything, it feels like. Which makes sense. We have an entire marathon showing all of them. Good promotion for the movies, even though I haven't watched most. I should watch more Disney movies. I'm not too much of a movie person, so. I'm a gamer though, that's for sure. That is the mission.
Oh yes, that should do it. Now the wings around the globe chaps can advertise a respectable race in a pristine airport locale.
When the racers finally arrive...
That is like a 15-second best segment. We are minute 12 ahead. This is actually a little wild. It's a little wild how fast we're going here. Practice really pays off, huh? Okay, this is the third mission. It's a race mission. Nothing too crazy. The most interesting routing because we have to avoid the ice statue at the first, which is pretty cool.
He makes it past the first gate. What a way to start her off. He drops out of the top position, but it's not too far away.
Also,
I'm
not sure if this is correct, but you see all these meteors falling from the sky? I think you actually can get hit by one. For some reason my memory wants to say you can, but I'm not entirely sure that's right. I think it's happened before. I think they actually hurt you. Maybe it's happened once. I don't know. I don't know. It's extremely rare if it does happen, but I want to say it has happened before. My memory's pretty bad, to be honest, so probably shouldn't be listening to me when I say maybe. It is what it is.
He has a good lead over the best time. Keeping eyes on the finish line is the best strategy now.
Hello, mate. But don't worry about your vision. It's not blurry. It's just me passing you by.
Yeah, this race is pretty close finish one. 102.04. Not too bad.
It was the most intense race.
Saved a second there. Wow. Hey, we're 46 minutes into the run. I like it. Okay, final mission for Bulldog. This is the mission I was referencing earlier with the second taxi mission set in Dubai, which is this map.
In Bulldog's case, this...
quite tricky.
Ah, yes. No cargo hold
mainly due to the fact of the windmills, which we will be facing later on with the route I'm taking.
Passenger magnet. First class, of course.
Missed the boost, which is fine.
Queen on a quid! This magnet is surprisingly heavy!
So the first passenger we're picking up, a T, right there, and then we're flying to this island.
Where I will put you down.
Boom. Basically, I wait until I see 7 movements on that stick. 3, 4, 5, 6. Because if I wait 7, it will fail you and you'll lose all the points you were waiting for. 6. Ooh, losing 20 points there is not good. Quite a distant fly away before we get to the next 200 worth pity. And this is where we go through the windmills. 2, 4, 5, 6. The worst trick to get since you're just stalling time going backwards, and I get it again, of course. Why wouldn't I? It's also pretty smart. What I should have done is just fly above it right away. I've done it 3 times in a row. I'm pretty sure that's all RNG. Are you kidding me? I just got 4 360 spins, which are so slow. Oh my goodness. I'm losing 20 again.
You are a true gentleman.
Ouch. Not good. As far as I'm aware, it's RNG what trick you get. And I got 4 in a... oh my goodness, I got it again. Please! It's slowing me down. It sees my life split. It sees how I got it again. I just got it 6 times in a row. What is happening? Okay, finally. Oh my goodness. The game was beyond trolling. Avoid the 100. Oh, I picked up the 100. Oops. Well, this is a route change. And I got it again. What is this luck? Luckily, the lower points are closer, but I suck, apparently. I don't even know where to go at this point.
Nothing less, my fine sir.
I don't. If I get it's unlikely I get a perfect 200. Possible, but yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot of time this split. I have messed up. We get another 360 turn. What is happening? Another one. Back to back. The game is cursed. Even if I get 100, it's fine. 150 is fine. Another! Wow, this is absolutely not fun. Getting the 360 spin over and over and over and over again. Okay, we're good. Surprisingly, we're only starting to lose time now.
So that's a peek
How fast is
behind
this?
the curtain.
That somehow wasn't that slow. I don't know, the taxi missions feel way more than they are, I suppose. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, on to one of the more difficult plane campaigns or missions we have. It's Skipper. I almost turned off my computer. Not really, but it was close enough to mention. I would have been extremely sad, but it's okay. It didn't happen.
Bravo.
What am I even doing
using
here?
a magnet to pick up the pity.
Oh yeah.
Can you clue me in to where they are?
Always a good sign when
Now, if
a
I
professional
may,
speedrunner
you'll
is
need
saying,
to
what am I
launch
even
those
doing
pennies
here?
to give them a taste of
I just need a
flying
little
for
reminder to
themselves.
see the first mission. Now I can remember basically everything to do in this
Gotcha,
mission.
little feller. Now to get you airborne.
Something cool
Enjoy the
is...
flight.
Oh, right here. It's messed up.
I'll take that.
As long as we press A at any... Why are you facing me there? That was literally last end. I'm pretty confident if you miss the A press, you have to go all the way back and do it again.
Gotcha, little feller.
It's happened to me before.
Now to get
I'm
you
going higher so
airborne.
I don't hit the mountain. Yeah. So you want to wait until the furthest
Enjoy the
point since
flight.
we're getting so much speed towards the next area anyways.
Good.
It's also funny since in the mission coming up with this feature, we do the opposite with these launches since we don't want to make the distance.
Good job, fellas. I'm gonna get you your.
If you thought
flight
those were
certificate.
crazy,
You
take a
deserve
look
it.
at what's about to happen now. We got a
To the
diploma
launcher
launcher.
now.
I don't know how this works or why we're doing this. I don't know the lore behind launching a bunch of diplomas that when you're looking at it, this is to be a bunch of diplomas on the floor that anyone could just take. And how do we know we're giving it to the right? It makes no sense.
Okay,
Do we just
guys.
have infinite copies
Time
of
may be
each of
fun,
those and
but
we
what
somehow
goes
know?
up must come down. Time to put
Diploma
your
launcher
wheels
is
back on the
crazy
ground.
in concept. That's all I'm saying.
I thought that was the next lesson.
No such luck.
And now we
Follow
land.
me in.
Easy video game.
Nice work, sir.
That saves time. That's the best segment. Minute and 15 seconds ahead. That was almost really bad. This is the mission I mentioned earlier with the plane. The 20 card out planes you have to shoot and destroy, which is unbelievably absurd.
Heading into the target
Starting off
course
with a
now.
24
Let's
second
see how many of those babies I can break before the clock runs out.
target break. Oops, I did the wrong route. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to break that target. I'll keep that in mind. You also may notice there's a timer at the start, at the top of this. We don't fail. You can't fail anything in Disney Planes. This is just for a bonus in points, which we're gonna get anyways since we're fast, but we don't need it since all we have to do is complete the mission. Obviously you're gonna want it since it's fast. This is fine. It's actually like completely fine. Okay, last few targets.
Objective, check. Course complete. Looks like a rescue mission. I got this.
Oh, it's time for the rescue mission.
Got it. Rescue simulation.
These four
begins
pitties are always in the same
T-minus
location.
3, 2, 1. Here I go. Flare has been launched.
Oh, I didn't grab it. They like faked me out, right? I don't know why the game does that.
In the air.
I'm going the wrong way. It's not been a good mission. It's not even the hard part yet. I say hard part.
Flare has been
That worked.
launched.
I suppose at the top right, there's an action for finding the pig and then actually marking it. It's kind of wild.
Mission complete. All pitties are marked for rescue. Combat simulation is a go.
Oh, I didn't miss
the
it.
vortex cannon, then shoot the cardboard bogies out of the sky.
Okay. Welcome to the just make up the route as you go part of this mission, which
Yes.
I should just figure out a route and stick to it, but nah, apparently.
Gotcha.
So after I break this, I'm gonna want to go in here. This is like the only part I'm confident with.
I'll take that.
And then like going up and around makes just so awkward. This and I missed. Gosh darn it. Worst part of the run.
That's it.
Hands down. They're in terrible positions anyway.
Gotcha. Yes. That's it.
Game is also not a big fan of
Target
corner
distance evaluation
turning.
complete. Those targets are going
Like going
down.
top right, top left, bottom right. Quite tricky.
I'll take that. Ooh, that's smart.
You know what? That was actually pretty solid. What I did there, 49.
All right.
I mean, that seems pretty good, right?
I'm ready to move on to the next phase.
Despite messing up quite a bit beforehand, that's a big best segment by like 16 seconds. A minute 33 ahead now. I have potential if I save a little bit. If I save 8 more times and keep that pace,
I believe.
can skip the 122. I'm on very heavy pace for 122, which is world record pace currently. And now we have a race.
Listen up, cadets. This ain't tire camp anymore. We're gonna fly through this colorful firestorm. Keep cool, keep steady, and see how well you can fly. Your objective is to try and beat me. All right, let's get out of this rainbow rainstorm before we all get fried.
I almost missed that boost. There's actually quite a few boosts you get during this race, which is pretty cool. Which are like literally not even out of the way. They're like pretty much in the way, which is fun. Compared to most of the time where the boosts are going to be off to the side, where you don't even want to grab it because it seems to be a waste of time. Which maybe some of them aren't, but most of them I don't think are worth it. Little fun fact about this game, when you launch it, the window itself is called P. Just P, like the letter P. Quite funny, especially when you're setting up the OBS for streaming this. You just select the window P. Just the letter P. Also, that race is one, like, the closest race there is, pretty much. As you can see, all 4 of us are on next to each other.
Make me proud.
It's very easy to fail.
Wow.
Yeah, broke even about. So a minute 33 ahead. Weathering the storm. This is an annoying mission, and you'll see exactly why once I get to the objective. That's very annoying.
This... Bet I can power them up with a lightning rod. Just need to use the storm to my advantage.
Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned yet. Every time at the start it says player 2. Press start or something to start the run. To join the run. This game is fully 2-player. This sort of story mode. It's pretty cool. For the 100% category, you actually have to have a second player connect 5 times for the achievement. There's an achievement for playing with a friend once, and there's an achievement for playing with them 5 times in story missions. So.
I'll take that. Generator is up and running.
Interesting fact.
Moving on to the next one. First stop, the clouds for some more juice. Check.
I did not think I got the lightning from that, but okay.
That's the last one. Power is back on at the weather station. Initiating data transfer now.
Hey, first objective
Looks
done.
like the storm's taking a turn for the worse.
Now we
Water
got
spouts
to
are
do the
popping up
annoying
all
part of
over
this
the
mission I was
place.
talking
I gotta
about.
take advantage of this.
We have to
Get some
grab
extra weather
a
data
shield
from the
and
eyes
go
of those
into these
spouts.
storms, which are constantly moving and very annoying,
I can
and
retrieve
stay in
that
the
data
center of
from
them
those
to
water
grab
spouts.
data. This is very difficult.
Data collected.
First one I did very
Moving on
excellently,
to the
but that
next
is the
spout.
easiest one. Staying in these water spouts, it's quite the task. Trying to brake, boost, accelerate in the right direction as everything's all shaky and hard to tell where you are. Nice.
Data collected.
That was actually
Moving
very
on to the
excellent.
next spout.
And this is the hardest one. Whoa.
Ooh, that's smart.
Huh?
Data received. Phew. That wasn't as
This is
bad
the
as I thought
first?
it would be.
This is a problem. There's still more mission to do.
This is
Please come
carrier
back.
Control. Please report to
Are you
the
kidding me?
designated area and commence landing procedures.
I'm just blind?
We're really
What?
glad you got all that data, sir. We've
I don't know
been
where I'm going. What just
waiting
happened?
like this
I just
for
broke the
years.
game.
Happy
Are you kidding? What? I feel like I have to restart. I literally can't see anything. What just happened? That is a new glitch. Wow. Come back, please. Wow. And there goes the run. Really? I just broke the game and lost the run. That's
Bet I
unbelievable.
can power them up with a lightning rod.
Oh
Just
well.
need to use the storm to my advantage.
That's actually so frustrating, but
Gotcha. Ooh, this generator's up and operational. Guess it's
this run has
time
been a
to
roller
charge for
coaster,
more
definitely.
electricity.
Marathon luck. Oh well. I was already 2 minutes into the IL
Oh,
split.
yeah.
Maybe if I restarted instantly, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I can do a better run than this.
Yeah. Generator is
Sure.
up and running. Moving on to the next one. First stop, the cloud.
You'd have to
Some more
imagine.
juice.
Yeah, that's a first time glitch, which
That's a
is
keeper.
a terrible glitch that happened during the marathon. I just completely lost vision. And even
That's the last
afterwards, I
one.
started flying
Power is
downwards.
back on at the weather station.
Either I was really up in the sky
Initiating
or
data
like the
transfer
plane
now.
was like lost or something. I
Looks
wasn't
like
hitting the
storm's
ground.
taking a turn for
I don't
the
know what
worse.
happened there.
Water spouts are
But I'm not
popping up
happy
all
about
over
it.
the place. I gotta take advantage of this to get some extra weather data from the eyes of those spouts.
Very strange. Another reason this mission's annoying. New
Data
glitch.
collected.
That
Moving
can
on
happen,
to the next
apparently.
spout.
Wow. Okay, see if we can do this as excellently as I have before. Nice.
Data collected. Moving on.
Okay,
to
I
the
was
next
low
spout.
to the ground, so I'm gonna stay up higher this time. Higher. Okay.
Data
So yeah, that's
received.
what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to be
That
able to
wasn't as bad
see
as
and
I
not
thought it would
have the
be.
game bug out after you complete
This is
that.
carrier control.
And then you
Please
go to
report
land the
designated
plane.
area and commence landing
Wow.
procedures. We're real glad you got all that data, sir. We've been waiting for info like this for years. Happy
Very
landing.
nice.
Control, I am on deck.
Wow.
Now let's get out of this twister before we end up in Kansas.
Okay.
Always been proud.
From 1 minute 33 ahead to 53 behind. Is what it is. And that is the end of Skipper onto Echo. Okay.
Echo, we have received
This is the first time we're actually doing objectives on this map. We've only been on this map one time, and it was during a race, but I think this is the only time, the last time we'll see this. I think.
Echo to Bravo.
It only has
Echo
2
to Bravo.
experiences
I have the sonic icebreaker. Moving
in the
on to
run,
blasting icebreaker.
during the race and during this
Echo,
mission.
you are cleared for maneuvers.
Oh yeah. Bingo. Gotcha.
Confirmed. Target eliminated. Nice work, Echo.
So the first objective is to destroy all these icebergs.
Gotcha. Ah, yes. Oh yeah. Bingo. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep up the great work, Echo.
Oh, I thought I destroyed it. So after we destroy that iceberg, I do a spin here, slow down,
Nice flying out
and I
there,
wait
Echo.
for the
We're not out of
objective
the chill yet, though. Head over to the lighthouse.
destroying the lighthouse.
Roger that. Echo
And then we
out.
can fly immediately to the next objective, and the timing normally works out very perfectly. The next thing will spawn between these two mountains.
Roger that. How should I
Pretty
proceed?
perfect timing for that. And now it's time to use the magnet and move around the buoys.
Nice going, Echo. Now get those buoys placed so we can say goodbye to this ice.
And I missed it. Fabulous. There you go. The boost.
We have the buoy in sight. Well
The
done.
routing for this is quite interesting. Also, random cutscene that happens after you place the first one. The reason why we're placing this is to move that boat. So I'm sure the cutscene is like, wow, I know where to go now. I'm a boat. I'm going this way. As you can see it moving throughout where I'm placing them now. You constantly go backwards, which is really weird. Very, very weird.
Buoy location confirmed. Great work, Echo. We have the buoy in sight. Well done.
Definitely did that in the wrong order. Supposed to get this one before that one. Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters that much. Actually, now that I think about it, are these yellow locations always consistent? Only thing that matters.
Come in, Bravo. All buoys are planted. You should have clear waters ahead.
Like, it doesn't matter which one you pick up, it'll always go to the next yellow one. And all of them are available. Big bet segment. Let's go. Do. Okay, on to the second mission of Echo. This mission is
I've been cleared for the first ringer challenge. Fly through
another
and
break the
as many
target one to
targets
start
as I
off
can
with.
before the clock
45,
runs
it's
out.
quite a lot.
Time to split
There are quite
clouds.
some tricky ones to destroy too. Like now we gotta start doing more tricks like that. Which the timing is quite tight for. And easily mess it up. Most of the time if I'm gonna mess it up it's gonna be because I did it slightly too early and I missed the first one. But after the drop coming up, there's one with two stacked on top of each other and it's extremely hard. You have to like pre-fire it. The fact I know it now will make this easier, but after this boost, like I can see it. Just do it nice and early.
Time to
I
show
was
'em
extremely
what I
close
got.
to missing too. Oh, I almost missed that. Yeah, it's a very tricky mission. We could grab a boost there. Do one of these. Minute left. Awesome. Cool. We just wrap around here. Coming up, a paint gun's gonna spawn, and then we're gonna have to paint 6 planes like we did during the first Ashani mission. I kinda got lost there. And it is fully possible to paint 3 planes before the animation even comes up during like the second of waiting.
Challenge was a piece of cake.
So the idea is to go
Combat
around here,
simulator is up.
wait for it
Target
to
to acquire
spawn,
is a paint gun.
and then in this direction,
Paint gun locked and loaded.
you can see that there's 2 directly in front of me and 1 to the left. Fortunately, I only got the 1 directly in front of me, but you can hit all 3 of those, which I do believe I do in my PB before that animation plays, which is crazy, and I missed that one, flying right past me. Unfortunate.
Gotcha.
Oh my goodness, these planes are trolling me! They're so close! Where is it? It's constantly right. There it is.
Yes.
Trolling.
Bingo.
Nice.
Final target redesign. Looking good, guys. Actually, it's quite an improvement. Phew.
Next item spawning up here is a flare launcher.
The final challenge starts the second I pick up the flare launcher. I've got the flare launcher. Now to find the pitties and mark their position with it.
First pitty's over here. Easy peasy.
I am safe. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, next one's up here. Yep, that makes sense. Kinda forgot. Then it's over here, which is more up here. This was the mission I was referencing earlier, which is the very similar but slightly different locations in certain areas. And now we just have one more pitty to hit, and we are out of here. Just all the way chilling right here.
Unit 8 Oscar Zulu, done and done. Great job, Echo.
Booyah! I blazed through that course. The next quart of oil's gonna taste like victory.
You made the Jolly Wrenches?
Lost a lot of time there. I don't know how. Wasn't that bad. Hey, coming up next is Icebreakers. A very unique mission that there's only really one like this. So you may notice that there's times 1:15 is the time to beat, but all the rings have ice on it now, so now we have to use our laser to destroy it. But also, if we hit a target, it loses 1 second to help us have a better time. Like I said, 80%, we don't have to break these targets since all we have to do is pass and rather focus on the flying lines.
That one is clear.
Also, the entire time, it's completely fine just to fire the laser on these.
Am I good or am I good? Over.
It's pretty unique.
Booyah! That one is clear. Oh yeah.
Like a one-off mission.
Yes. Oh yeah.
It's pretty simple.
Am I good or am I good? Gotcha. Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Very simple mission.
Bingo. Gotcha. Oh yeah. Bingo. Gotcha. Bingo. Oh, one more down. Got it. Yes. Got it. Over. Bingo. Yes.
Final rings coming up right here. That's these two.
Got it.
And the last ring actually does not have any ice blocking on it. You can go for the 3 targets. I wasn't even aiming for that many targets, and I was only 3 seconds behind what I needed.
So, thanks to some fancy...
Oh yeah. These race missions are quite easy at the end of the day. Onto the final mission of Echo. And then we only have one more plane after this, so there's only 5 missions left in the game. This one's a pretty cool one.
Bravo to Echo. I hope you're reading me, Echo. But the Eisenhower needs
We do have to wait,
to
stall just a little bit before the item spawns, compared to instantly flying to it.
Lava blocking the way.
Roger that. A few rounds with the lava rock buster ought to blast that obstruction.
One's over here
I'll
more.
clear you a path.
We gotta destroy these rocks.
Roger that. Now start
Which, if we're good enough, I think we can destroy 4 before that cutscene pops up.
and aiming for the Eisenhower.
It really doesn't matter. It matters how we are after destroying the 10, because that's when the next objective pops up. How am I not destroying that?
Echo here. Mission update. I am en
Way
route
too much to the right
retrieve
there.
the magnet I need to pick up the sensors.
Roger that, Echo. Target located in the village. Repeat, magnet is in the village.
So now we're picking up the magnet, and I did say this earlier, we're doing the opposite now
You're coming for a little
of the
trip
giant
with me.
boost to the yellow cannons, because all of them are actually bad to keep going forward on, since we have to go back.
Use the magnet to grab them.
So after we go in here, we just instantly launch it, so we're able to
Keep launching those
turn to the
sensors so
right
we can
and
get
go
away
to the
from
next
this lava
spot,
lamp.
compared to constantly going forward and losing time.
Focus Echo. Fire off those sensors.
Oh, I missed. I missed. Fine. Luckily, you don't have to enter it from the exact way.
Gotcha.
Boom.
You're coming with me, my analytic.
To the cannon. And away. Oh, it's very fast. It was even before the bar.
So we can get away from this lava lamp.
Boost too much. Final thing to launch.
Focus Echo. Fire off those sensors. Look around the volcano. There are
It's so awkward.
to guide you.
Eventually, when you turn left enough, they'll be fine.
Go to Bravo. Come in, Bravo. The bullseye is front and center. I repeat, the bullseye.
Now all we have to
front
do
and
is
center.
land the plane.
Roger,
We'll spawn around here.
Now just follow control and bring her in nice and steady.
Right there.
Thanks, buddy.
It's always hard to find
Volcano
exactly where it
sure
is.
My rudder. See you on deck.
Might not be that hard, but very nice.
I guess you could say there's nothing simple.
That's a big time save. That's a new best by a lot. Now we're only 46 seconds behind. Dang, this run could have been very incredible. Oh yeah, there's a cutscene at the end of Echo I forgot about that you skip. Okay, on to the final plane, Ripslinger, and the final 4 missions. Ripslinger is the main enemy of the story of Disney Planes. And we are back at the first map that we started with, and
Ruined air racing for us real racers, farm boy. Since I'm such a swell guy,
we are not fans of Dusty at all. That is very much a story that you'll be hearing the entire time. We are quite literally destroying 6 billboards from Dusty, and you'll see more things we're about to do, which shows we are not fans of Dusty. Very much so.
Right in the propeller.
Very nice.
There's only one.
Okay, now that we destroyed the billboards, now we're gonna have
What? No billboards
objectives
left.
that
Consider your face erased, Clod.
you may remember, but are gonna be the opposite.
I think I'll go for the 2-for-1 deal. I'll take out the water towers and block up the river with rubble.
I think it
No
actually
water
spawns
means
here,
no
yeah.
harvest.
But now we have a vortex cannon. You may remember at the very start, the very first thing we did in the run was pick up the rubbish in the river, which we are exactly causing again, destroying all the work that Dusty has done.
Green tornado strikes again.
And now the river
Target prop wash
is bad
Junction's
again.
pride and joy. It's cornfields. By going full
And
throttle
now,
through those crops,
immediately after that, we
chop
started
south.
planting the crops. We are here to destroy it now. Oh no. That was a very bad turn for me. Very, very, very bad. All is good. Wow, that was risky. I was only destroying one row. That could have been way worse. Easy. The last crop field we have to destroy.
No, wait. I think it's hilarious. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which of those fields is about?
And that is the mission.
That's the last
Also, look at the
field.
top of the sky here.
Hopefully that'll teach Dust Bucket or
Look
any
at
other
that.
backwoods wannabe
I didn't notice
racer
that
what
until
happens when you
literally
try to fly
today.
out of your league.
How it like goes in at the top. Very weird. Okay, we're only 37 seconds behind PB, which is very impressive. Be straightforward. With me losing over 2 minutes to that completely weird out of the blue glitch. Like happened after the third
Time
storm.
to show the world that crop
Very good.
dusters don't belong on the racing circuit. With a little orange paint, I'll look like Dusty.
Hey, this is the third to last mission.
Damage I do.
Very first thing we'll be doing is grabbing a bunch of paint
Gotcha. Just a few
because
more
we are
casts.
going to
This paint job
disguise
has to be
as
spot on
Dusty
if I want
himself
my
now.
plan to work.
Grab that.
Got one. I think I need more paint. My disguise isn't perfect.
Grab that.
This plan is gonna go
The
down
last one's at the center here. Right in front of the center here. Now that we have enough paint, after we collect them all, we can go to a little hideout
that should do
and
it.
get a paint job.
Gotta find myself a hideout to get painted. That warehouse I saw earlier should do the trick.
Little cutscene.
Genius in my plan is that I look
And I
like
should have turned
Destiny.
left immediately.
It's also the worst. Let's see if you're
Now we're
still
gonna go
the
grab a
winger on the
paint
globe
gun
poster plane once they see you tagging your mug
and
everywhere.
graffiti
crop
everything.
hopper. I just gotta get the paint sprayer. Got it. Nice work, Ripslick. I mean, Dusty. Oh, yeah.
You will see this painting around this map in the DS version, by the way. You'll see a lot of things from this run very similar in the DS version. Obviously, since it's the same game, but DSified and different. The maps are definitely quite different. Like, they're like the same idea, but reminder that the DS run is immediately after this, which is very awesome. Very amazing scheduling choice. Okay, now that we pay in the 10, we're gonna grab a camera that spawned here and take a picture of all of them.
Got it. It's only a matter of time now, farm boy.
Boom. Boom. And the last one's all the way over here, and that would be the mission.
Done. Now I got all the proof I need. Better get out of here before the authorities fly by.
Ripslinger sent the...
Yeah, we're saving more time there. We're only 32 seconds behind another rainbow. Okay, second to last mission, which is practically a race, but it actually is an anti-race. And you'll see what I mean by that as I load in. Called Ripslinger Smash, and we have the plow.
Good luck racing without a
We're
course.
actually popping the checkpoints. If you remember earlier, I referenced that we actually do want to run into these rings at one point. This is the point. Because we're popping them and being evil. Evil Ripslinger activity. You already know how it goes.
One more checkpoint.
Gotta be careful with these. It's easy to miss.
Gotta trash
Believe
this
it or
course
not.
fast, or those half-engine officials roll in. Oh yeah, smash!
Always a thought in my mind to pop the ring right below me, but it makes no sense since we have to go around in that line anyways. It's like, you always could do it. It'd just be slow. Just a thought in your mind. Thought in my mind.
These checkpoints are no match for my new
Yeah,
super
this is
plow.
practically just a race. You just have to hit the ring every time compared to go through it.
Oh yeah.
Cool concept. Similar to the ice breaking one, to be fair. I guess there's one like it, but now that we pop, oh my goodness, look at that, 104.99.
Better hurry and get out of here before somebody
As a speedrunner, when you see a .99, you love it.
Flew away,
Barely got the sub, whatever. But yeah. On to the final mission, Flying Blind. A very quick mission. There's only 2 objectives you have to do, and you will see what they are. I want to say a smart
At the end
path
of this run, every racer will think Dusty belongs in the dirt back on this farm.
to do that.
Ripslinger disguised himself as our pal with the intention of racing dirty. He wanted to turn the other professional racers against
I'm doing a new route here, but this route makes so much sense, actually.
Oh, the ground that Dusty sent you.
I thought they were so much closer than they actually were.
Dusty Crop Hopper have seen trash cans fly better than
So I'm at 1:23.25 and world record / my PB is a 1:23.40.
Who's gonna be Dusty's next victim?
So unfortunately, it's just about a pass right now.
I'll spray them all.
Where's the last one? far away. This route makes so much sense. So yeah, there goes the PB, but now we have to wait for the landing zone to spawn right here. Yeah, I got extremely close. If I would have restarted the mission earlier, I would have 100% gotten it because timing's coming up as soon as I land this plane, which will be in like 5 seconds. So here we go. Straight down, and timing ends in 3, 2, 1, now. GG's.
Ripslinger
Only 28 seconds behind my PB. Just underestimate. The 124.08 on my end. Wow. I lost over 2 minutes on one split. I can definitely get a 121 in this game. But yeah, that was Disney Planes on the PC. Done by me, crazytonedog. If you want to check out this game, I believe it's speedrun.com/Disney_planes. Coming up next, we actually have the DS version, so very excited to see that. And yeah, very good run. I would recommend it. Low players, but solid run. Very consistent. Some interesting routing with the speed stuff, but other than that, I've been crazytonedog. You can find me by searching my name, Crazy TONEDOG. And other than that,
thanks for
I have nothing
doing
else
that
to
run
share,
for us.
So the host would like to say some words and transition over. Feel free. Thank you for having me, Fastest Place on Earth.
And that was crazytonedog with the PC version of Disney Planes, any percent. Thanks again so much for doing that run. And up next, well, the planes aren't over. We have the DS version, which Catherine will be running. That will be also a 90% run.